So, welcome to the extended version of this around the topic around this book release, Agni and Microbiome by Dr. Vivek Singh, who is with us today. And I would be asking him to share some questions around this topic and around this book. So, welcome, Doctor, to Australia. So, today I'd like to ask you, when you say in this topic, the first question which comes to my mind is Agni, which is in turn in Indian understanding is considered as fire. So there is no fire happening in our body. So because when we associate with fire, something is burning and we are getting destroyed. So can you explain a little more on what Agni means?
See, our body, the nature, it is made out of the 5 basic elements: earth, water, fire, air and ether. Now, fire is there present in our body because, see, anything, if you want to transform, it requires some energy. And if you want to cook your food also, the raw rice is to be transformed into a cooked rice. You will have to provide it with fire. The food that we are taking, it has to get converted into these macronutrients, micronutrients, the essential nutrients or minerals that is required for our body to grow. So that transformation or that digestion will be brought about by some kind of fire that is present in our body. And that fire in Ayurveda, it is been equivalent or it has been correlated to in the Agni, that is also correlated to the Pitta dosha in the body. Our body has 3 types of like energies present in our body, like Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Each of these doshas have their specific actions to perform in our body. So Pitta is the one who is responsible for the transformation in the form of this digestive fire.
So would you relate it with acid in our body? The acid in the stomach, and is that what?
See, there is no any exact correlation that we can do, but sometimes yes, in order to make it understand to a person who does not knows in detail about Ayurveda, we can correlate it with the bile juices that are coming from the liver. We can correlate it with the digestive enzymes that are coming from the pancreas. We can correlate it with the acid that is present in the stomach. So
even cellular level.
In the cellular level there are different types of fire or Agni present. Like, exactly to be precise, there are 13. So one is the main digestive fire, and there are 5 like elemental fires and 7 tissue fires.
So the next question which comes to my mind is, why is Agni considered like very important in the Ayurveda compared to many other things? Possibly take care, like relax or rest, but fire is considered very important for well-being and longevity.
No, fire, if you see, like in mythologically also, fire is considered to be very pure and pious. Anything that comes in the contact with the fire, either it will get transformed, either it will get burnt into ashes. So in Ayurveda also, if you want, it can give you good health, it can provide you with good immunity, but if you are not taking care of your fire, it can also destroy your body.
So what it means is that because of the fire, the good elements what our body needs comes to us, and what's not required is destroyed.
But it has to be, the fire has to be like, you need to take care of your fire. The first sentence that I've mentioned, like when you take care of your fire, the digestive fire, the Agni will take care of you and your health also.
So you said there are 13 types of Agni. Can you make it easy for somebody who is not understanding so deep? How can I take care of all these 13 Agni in a very simple way in day-to-day life?
See, we do not need to take care of all the 13 of them, because the remaining 12, the main fire is our digestive fire, and the remaining 12 It depends on the main digestive fire, because whatever food we are eating, see, our food is made out of these different elements. Let's say if we are taking the earth element, the solid food, in order to process that solid food, process the earth element in our body, there are these elemental fire present in our body, and usually it is considered that it is present in our liver. So like that, the fire for other elements too. And when our tissues, and Ayurveda has mentioned that there are 7 tissues: rasa, rakta, mamsa, med, asti, majja and shukra. And these dhatus or these tissues, they get nutrient in an like what we can say stepwise manner. First, rasa will provide nutrition to the rakta, rakta will provide to the mamsa, and so on. So in order to have a good nutrition, good digested food juices, the fire has to be in a good quality, the digestive fire actually.
So what I hear is that also that the processing of the food, the raw material of the food, anything which then it all start to become more important, that you have a good health.
Yes.
So it's not just whether you exercise or not.
Yeah.
It's from the whole process of acquiring the food, preparing the food, to consuming the food,
Yes.
to excreting the food.
Yes, yes.
So you see it so much more holistically.
Yes.
In doctor, about this, when we talk about digestion, one myth I like, it just was very surprising to me, where I used to think digestion used to take about 4 to 6 hours. So that's what we were learning. But in Ayurveda, it is said it can up to take about 20-25 days. So can it be? So is there? What is the logic of?
There are, like in some places it is mentioned that in order to convert your food into the last tissue, that is the shukra dhatus, or the reproductive tissue, it might take 25 to 28 days. Like each tissue will take 8 days to get converted into like convert the nutrition in the tissue itself. So like that, there are different views. Like in Charak Samhita, it is mentioned that it takes 7 days. In Shushruta Samhita, it is mentioned that it might take 24 to 30 days. But see, like digesting the food, it depends on the prakriti of that person, body constitution. If the person is of Vata prakriti, he sometimes might take around 6 hours. Some days he might only take around 2 hours. Pitta prakriti, it usually takes only 2 hours to 3 hours to digest its food, and Kapha prakriti, it may take 8 to 10 hours. So it depends on the prakriti of that person also.
So I stand corrected that the digestion itself is processing through the guts and all that.
Yeah.
But to assimilate into
into the tissues, it might take around 8 days according to some, and then 24 to 30 days according to.
Doctor, how would you consider stress in connection with fire, like Agni? What is stress? Like modern day lifestyle, people are going through a lot of stress and thinking. So is it helpful because you are thinking, you are creating more Agni in the head?
No.
Like, so
see, stress is like more you are thinking, more you are increasing the Vata dosha in your body. More the Vata dosha, it will affect your Agni in a negative way. Of late, there are these concept of gut-brain axis. There is this concept of PNEI axis. PNEI is like psycho, neuro, endocrine and immunology. So if your brain is, if you are suffering from any kind of mental illnesses, your neuro system will get affected, your endocrine system will get affected, and ultimately your immunity will get affected. Similarly, in Ayurveda also, Vata increase. See, when we are talking about health, it is like balancing everything. It's a balancing act. Samadosha, samaganishya, samadhatu, malakriya, prasanna atmindriya manaha, swasta iti vidhyate. So it's a balancing act that we are performing. So if your Agni is not in a balanced state, then it has this negative effect on impact on our mind also.
So overthinking, like
Yes.
reasonable thinking, everything in a balance.
Yeah.
What, doctor, would you like to associate how sleep and rest is connected with Agni?
Yes, like see if sleep is the time when our body gets a chance in order to rejuvenate itself. And if you are not sleeping well, like basically in Ayurveda it is mentioned that when your mind is engulfed with kapha dosha, you get that sensation of sleep. So by 10 p.m. you should sleep when in kapha dosha kal. But if you're not sleeping when your vata dosha, you enter into the vata dosha phase, it will not let you sleep and your body will not get that chance to rejuvenate itself. And Agni also needs time. See, our body heals itself. If you're not giving time to your Agni to heal itself, to digest the food, or undigested food should get digested. If you're not giving time, you're not giving rest, then that toxin gets accumulated in your body, leading to all sorts of issue.
Nice to know. So I have even found there is a difference. Like when sometime I have late dinner or don't sleep well, the cough part in the morning still stays for longer.
Yeah. So see, one of the methods that you can get to know that last taken full food has not been digested is your tongue coating. If there is a whitish coating on your tongue, it is an indicator that your dinner that you have taken has not been digested. So there are many instances, like if you are taking late dinner and waking up early in the morning, like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m., there are instances that when you can feel heartburns or acidity, you feel heaviness in the body, whitish coating on the tongue. So in Ayurveda also, in Dinacharya also, it is mentioned that Brahme Murte Uttishte Jirna Nirupayan. Like you first observe that whether that food you have taken last night, whether it has digested or not, then you can wake up early. Otherwise it's not necessary that you wake up in Brahma Murta. So sleep is very important.
Yeah, so that's one thing we generally skip with all the busyness of life. So it's a beautiful reminder. So I would like to now talk about the microbiome, which is your key topic, around Agni and microbiome, of what is the role microbiome plays into taking care of good Agni or keeping the Agni in good shape.
Yeah. So see, like there are trillions of bacteria present in our intestine, in the gut, rectum, and these bacteria play a very important role to in order to absorb the nutrients, in order to digest our food, in order to absorb the water. If the number of microbiome or good bacteria, they die or they become less, then we'll fall prey to these number of diseases like irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, the all kinds of these intolerances, gluten intolerance, lactose intolerance. So if your microbiome colony or that good bacteria, see, number of bacteria are present in the intestine is more than the number of cells we have. So taking care of, and there is this concept of dysbiosis or leaky gut. So if your body is not digesting food well, it will be present in an undigested form, or we can also call it as a toxin. So that toxin through this leaky gut goes into the bloodstream, it goes all around the body, and then it starts causing issues or starts causing diseases. Similarly, in Ayurveda, it is the ama that is flowing all over the body when your food remains uncooked or remains undigested.
So it's amazing how we have more bacteria, like bacteria, both good and bad, than our body cells. That's really amazing. So we are made up of so many elements internally, externally, which we are not aware of. So yeah, the book has lots of you're talking about gut-brain axis and so doctor, around does fire have also connection with our nervous system? Can you make it feel anxious, or people can go into depression or those mood swings? And do you have any thoughts on it?
See, our fire, our body, all the doshas are interconnected. If one of the doshas go in the state of imbalance, it will lead to the imbalances of the other doshas too. If your Agni is not good, or Agni is not in a balanced state, it will lead to the imbalances of the other doshas too. Like if you're I've mentioned one shloka, like samadosha samagnischa. If your doshas are in the balanced state, your Agni is in the balanced state, then we can call that person healthy. But if it is not in the balanced state, it will lead to the imbalances of the doshas also. Nervous system is like, the functions of the nervous system is correlated to Vata dosha actually. Because of these imbalances, your Vata dosha also gets imbalanced, and then it causes all these anger, irritation, anxiety, depression, OCDs, PTSD, all these different types of mental illnesses it will cause. So it's like a cycle that we are present in. Like it's a vicious cycle. If you're not looking after your gut, it will then have that negative impact on your brain.
Doctor, you have shared many clinical experiences in the books. Would you like to share some of that which has stayed with you and which you think you would like to share to the audience?
In my practice, I always start treating, whenever the patient comes to me, the first thing I try to correct is the Agni, because as Ayurveda has mentioned that you treat the root of the disease. It's not that the patient is having a fever or patient is having a pain, you give a temporary pain relief or temporary antipyretics and the things would be done. But in order to treat it from its root, first your Agni has to be corrected, then you can go on to treat the actual symptoms or actual disease treatment can be done. So there are like many cases. I had this one patient with liver cirrhosis that stayed very long, is taking treatment from me today as well. When he came to me, his bilirubin levels were skyrocketing 27, 28. But after like 1 month of correcting the Agni, starting the treatment of the liver, the bilirubin level came down to 1.5 to 2, and the person is leading a healthy life now.
Okay, thank you, doctor. I know you might have many other shares, but I would like to now take you into, for somebody in Australia, first is how, if there is a imbalance they find in the Agni, is there a general systems or steps they can take to correct the Agni? And secondly, those who are having a reasonably good Agni, what type of lifestyle they should have to maintain that Agni? That would be helpful.
See, in order to correct the Agni, like I've mentioned, hunger is an indicator of your digestion. If you are feeling hungry time to time, then it means that your Agni is proper and you're having that whatever food you're taking, it is getting digested. If you're not getting hunger, and even if following the time you are eating food, you are undue putting pressure on your Agni. So that food is not getting cooked well, or it's remaining uncooked, and then you're putting the new batch of food on the top. So always follow your hunger. Keep hydrated, because hydration helps in your bowel movements. Then for maintaining a good Agni, avoiding drinking water half an hour before your meal and an hour after your meal, because it is like your fire is burning, you put water on it, it goes off. Or that fire is cooking the food, or you're cooking a rice, and it has just started cooking the rice, and you pour a cold water in it. All that process gets delayed, so your digestion will get delayed. Sleep on time. Do not keep awake at night, or even do not take naps in the evening, in the afternoon, during the daytime. Because taking nap in the daytime also decreases the digestive fire, and then it leads to indigestion and leads to weight gain. So these are some of the common things that you can incorporate in your life and be healthy.
Thank you, doctor. And I know in the book there is so much more in detail about from the food to different aspects of lifestyle. It's hard for it to be covered in this session. I'd like to ask, what are the supplements or herbal things which you would recommend to even help in that Agni? Is there any short-term Ayurvedic treatment or modalities which you recommend for somebody to keep themselves healthy on an annual basis? Thank you.
Something from your kitchen you can use, like cumin, coriander, fennel, black pepper, ginger. These are some of the herbs that can help. Ginger, black pepper, they help in increasing your appetite, and cumin, fennel, coriander, cinnamon, these will help improving your digestion. So try incorporating them in your diet, and you can overcome. If you are having any issues with indigestion, you will be able to overcome it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, doctor. So you were saying about the hunger, only question I was thinking was, some people even feel hungry every 2 hours or something. I think not only feeling hunger, but also at the right time, isn't it, doctor? At least 4 hours later.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people overeat because they just feel there's a temptation, they're not hydrating properly, and they are very stressed, and they somehow feels that small level of hunger, and then they again have, after 2 hours, have again some more things, and they feel still sluggish, the digestion is very weak. So do you want to add anything, or am I right?
In Ayurveda, it is also mentioned that the quality of food that has to be given to the specific body constitution. Like if the person is of a Pitta Prakriti and he is digesting the food very quickly, like every 2 hours, so that person should be given a food that is heavy to digest and sweet, bitter, astringent in taste. So it will take its own time, and the person will get that feeling of hunger after a specified period of time, like 6 hours or 7 hours. And also, see, if your hunger is too much, your appetite is too much, it's like the fire is burning too much, and you put small amount of leaves in it, dry leaves in it, it will burn to ashes. Similarly, if your hunger is too much, and if you are eating small quantity of food, it will get digested immediately, and you won't get the intended nutrition from the food that you are eating. So it is very important to maintain that timing. The food should take its own time to get digested, and all the nutrients that we required from it should get absorbed.
Thank you. So there is so many more questions. I could keep going on forever because around like what type of food has to be there, how is it should be cooked, what type of ingredient, what do you mean by light food? But so for all those thoughts, we have a WhatsApp group. So recommend you to connect with that and join and ask question in with doctor. Doctor is also available for online consultation, and just connect with AYS and we can organize that. Doctor is here of today, which is the so he's doing consultation in person. So if you see this video and would like to talk to him by phone or in person in Gosford, so that's also available. So and this book is available online on Amazon, and we are also planning to bring out more courses, more curriculum, so that you could get more deeper understanding of what Ayurveda is. The more people would understand, it feels more and more common sense. It's like it starts to resonate. It connects you with the nature, it connects it with your own body, and you also understand that a simple pill or two wouldn't solve a problem, because it has to be addressed more holistically so that you get permanent benefit out of it. So with that, doctor, do you have any last words you would like to share with our audience to sum it up?
Yeah, like first of all, I just wanted to thank Ashok Jijat that he had invited me to Australia. There are many people suffering from digestive issues. Most of the people, I think, and they need something like that should work from the root. See, a change in a simple diet or simple lifestyle changes can help a lot in their daily life, because see, people, if they are not digesting food properly or not having a good bowel movements, they remain irritated throughout the day. Their productivity also gets hampered. So in order to improve that, simple dietary changes, simple lifestyle changes according to Ayurveda can work wonders for them. So we wish that we continue this spreading the knowledge of Ayurveda in Australia, and as Ashok ji has mentioned that we are planning to launch some courses. Also we are planning that we can have more physical sessions like in coming time. So thank you for inviting me. Thank you for arranging such an wonderful, like I'm living at his place. He has a very good, like wonderful place in Gosford. So I thank him. And like in the beginning also I have mentioned that if you take care of your Agni, the Agni will take care of you and your health and will give you a very good long life. Ayurveda has this objective of giving longevity. So thank you very much.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.
And I hope to see you more times in Australia
Yeah.
once again, and safe trip back to India.
Thank you.